Good morning, everyone. I am Kim Rossenbach, and I'm glad Dan's excited because I'm a little nervous to be up here. I think Doug needed an example of somebody doing it wrong, so here I am. By far, my biggest struggle is my fight to surrender to God in all things. It is not that I don't trust God, because I do. I know I'm His child. I trust that He has my life in His hands, and I know His best is best for me, as He has proven this over and over in my life. Jeremiah 29:11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you, not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." Some of you know Mark's and my story. When we came to Cornerstone nearly 6 years ago, we were separated. I won't get into all the details now, but if anybody has any questions about this, feel free to ask either one of us anytime. I really thought our marriage was over, but God kept speaking the word, wait. I fought with Him over this. I complained. I justified my biblical reasons, but He kept telling me to wait. I remember specifically the night I was in my women's Bible study with a few of you ladies even here today. I was trembling on the inside as I was telling you guys that the Lord was calling me to ask Mark to move back home, and I didn't want to. I wasn't ready yet to be that vulnerable, and I had so many selfish reasons to rebel against taking this step, but I knew God was calling me to do this. I was at a crossroad. Obviously, I did choose to ask Mark to move back in. I would love to tell you how beautiful that moment was, that I was the picture-perfect example of completely trusting God in all my actions. Sad to say, I was not. But He did not leave me there. Christ patiently walked with me every step while I surrendered my heart to His will. And because He is faithful, because we were willing to trust Him, and because He provided us with an amazingly supportive family here who has and still does walk alongside of us, God has restored our marriage to a place I never thought would ever be possible. I am humbled by how He uses our story to help encourage others. By surrendering ourselves to Him, He has healed us. We're not perfect, and I still am so not the perfect wife. But I do know that apart from Him, I can do nothing on my own strength, and yet I still struggle. Romans 7:19 says, "For I do not do the good I want, but the evil I do not want is what I keep on doing." My mind is where Satan trips me up. I know that I need to constantly surrender to God's will and seek Him in all things, but I go off the path and I start trying to do it on my own strength. How did I even get here when all I wanted to do was to surrender to Him today? In those times, I have to go to Romans 12:2. In these moments, I read, "Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind." I simply must be in His Word to keep my mind where it needs to be. I must be intentional about seeking Him and surrendering to Him constantly. I need to humble myself and be transparent to those people that He has placed in my life so that they can help direct me back to His truth. Because I do know that when I surrender to His perfect will, He will always take care of me. My Lord is sweet, and His grace is much, and His mercy never ends.